assigned to our active duty, Air National Guard and Reserve Forces, as well as the air forces of many allied nations. The Viper pioneered fly-by-wire technology, which uses a side-stick controller to relay extremely accurate inputs from the pilot to the flight control computer, attaining maximum performance without exceeding the aircraft's capabilities. Any way it's configured, the F-16 Fighting Falcon enables Air Combat Commander to fly over 65% of the combat air support missions needed in today's joint fight. During ground attack missions, the Viper will carry bombs, missiles, and extra fuel tanks into combat. But with the push of a button, the pilot can jettison the bombs and fuel tanks, shedding over 12,000 pounds, transforming it into the lethal air-to-air fighter you see here today. In this configuration, the F-16 weighs less than 25,000 pounds, coupled with a powerful F-110 engine that produces over 28,000 pounds of thrust. This maneuverable fighter will actually accelerate in a vertical climb. Ladies and gentlemen, Viper West Heritage is honored to provide for you a small taste of our single-ship demonstration legacy and an up-close sample of that unmistakable sound of freedom. Now as Captain repositions his aircraft and demonstrates the low-altitude, high-speed capability of the F-16. As he passes show center, he'll be traveling at just under the speed of sound at 650 miles per hour, but that's still less than half the Viper's top speed of Mach 2. Captain Dover is now slowing the F-16 to prepare for a slow speed pass. While the Viper can fly at more than twice the speed of sound, slow speed control is just as important to those who fly it.
All this is racing is slow than punchy operators.
Show center, Captain Dover will apply full afterburner, accelerate his aircraft into the nearest vertical climb, demonstrating the F-16's awesome thrust-to-rate ratio, and what we proudly call the muscle climb. Captain Dover has repositioned himself in preparation for the dedication pass. On behalf of the 3D8th Fighter Wing, the Viper West Heritage Demonstration Team would like to dedicate this pass to the men and women from all branches of the U.S. Armed Forces, their families, and our allies who are so bravely fighting today's joint fight. We'd also like to remember our wounded warriors and veterans in attendance, those who have given their lives defending this great nation. This will be your best photo opportunity, so get your cameras ready to capture the salute. Now from behind and to your right, Viper West Heritage proudly presents the Dedication Pass. Demonstrated the beauty and power of the F-16, but it cannot show its striking power or accuracy and lethality of the weapons it carries. The Viper can hit targets well outside of visual range while flying faster than the speed of sound, coupled with innovative, motivated, versatile, and adaptable airmen. Your United States Air Force, F-16 Fighting Falcon is applying capabilities never before seen, making it the world's best multi-role fighter. Now I'd like to take a moment to describe the unique history of what you're about to watch. In 1997, the leaders of Air Combat Command assembled a select group of retired military and civilian performers to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the United States Air Force. From this gathering was born the Heritage Flight, a unique visual representation of the Air Force's history from the days of the Army Air Corps to the present. What started out as a one-time event has grown in popularity and demand, and now Heritage Flights are performed at air shows and special events throughout the United States and around the world. Flying in formation today is World War II P-51 Mustang, flown by Mr. Lee Lauderback, the United States Air Force F-16 Fighting Falcon, channel number 459, piloted by Captain Garrett Mace.
To fly and fight, who have served their country in the sky with a grateful heart and watchful eye. And may the faithful proud machines who bore the sword of freedom
dedicate today's Heritage Flight to all the wounded warriors and military veterans in attendance whose sacrifices over the years have helped serve America's freedom. Now turn with me and look high overhead for the third and final pass of your United States Air Force Heritage Flight. Enjoy watching and taking part in this great event for 6 years for its heritage.
to
more time from the left in the Little Witch, Mr. Lee Lauderback.
And still haven't, but may the greatest
F-16 Fighting Falcon. The F-16 played a vital role in the defense of this nation over the past 30 years and represents your Air Force's dedication to aim high, fly, fight, and win. Its superiority as a multi-role fighter has greatly increased the Air Combat Command's ability to meet its commitments as a quick reaction force, helping to give the Air Force its global reach, global power, and above all, its ability to meet any challenge, anywhere, under any circumstance.
Ladies and gentlemen, the United States Air Force Heritage Flight. There's Lee Lauderback touching down in the beautiful P-51 Mustang, Little Witch. And another little low pass there by Mace in the F-16 Fighting Falcon. Going to get them on the ground. Look out there to the left and you see the jet car. That's Bill Brack and the Coin Force Left Schwab Tire Company jet car. 6,500 pounds of thrust, 10,000 horsepower, 0 to 400 in 9 seconds. He's going to be cranking up and doing a little popping and banging and a lot of smoke and a lot of fire coming out of the back end of that jet car. Down at the right end of the runway, 41 miles an hour. Bill strapped in there. The car only weighs 2,300 pounds. He burns 30 gallons of fuel every time he makes a run. And if you heard Tim Jarvis talk about it, he's got a lot of G-forces pushing him back in the seat on the acceleration, and then he gets the same in the negative G-forces when those two 16-foot ring slot parachutes open up to help him slow down the jet car. So he gets it coming and going in G-forces, both positive and negative. Tires are only 15 inches in diameter. The ones on the front are 5 inches wide, very narrow, but the ones on the rear of the aircraft are 10 inches wide. And the body is all aluminum and magnesium. That's why it only weighs 2,300 pounds. It's 26 feet long is all. And that is a J34 Westinghouse jet engine mounted on that car that we used in a T2 Buckeye trainer for the United States Navy. Bill got it all set up and converted into this car, sponsored by Coin Force and Les Schwab Tires. Coinforce.com is their website, and they've been committed to raising nearly $5.5 million for men and women in uniform all of this